Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I say, welcome to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. I'm Dante Payne, and it's about to go down. We got exciting issues with baseball. We had the Crosstown Classic yesterday. They got a little bit of rain delay, but was able to finish. You'll be shocked to who won that game. Let y'all know that and more. Running backs getting paid, wide receivers getting paid. We got it all. And those who are new to Dragon Sports Live, it's just not your typical podcast. It's your podcast about sports and music. So without further ado, we're going to get right to it. We're going to start our show right. We're going to go into some music, give y'all some music from artists that you recommend, artists that, it was you, the artist who sent music to me. Or I found you in some type of way and I see that you're independent. So we're going to get y'all music out there so other people can hear. You dig. So let's get it. With Mother Nature Self on Dragon Sports Live. Check it out, y'all.
Speed politics, we fought that censorship. Never gave up and we gotta say hit and we only beginning with winning. So shout out to Natty and Nathan. Rap with the shanty we make it. Now in the mount with the greatest. Part of the seas of the treasure. Cause we believe through the weather. Down to go down with the craft. Steering the ship. Like Noah, carry every burden. Even when we see tide is turning. The world in reverse because I got a fire burning. All of the maps returning further. Ocean keeping on searching further. Treasure full of that currency. All of it, everyone people sing.
Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
I was drinking like a sailor, and I'm thinking if I fail her, no one to meet me at the dock, and I'm walking a plank over an alligator. I may see you now and later, but I never know if you're returning. Sipping tea, turning green, got me feeling like Kermit. You can come and hear the tale about a flip, can out of a turning. Was drowning in the rum with a heart broken and yearning, even tattooed it like Jerry. I don't care about the current. It's about my lady, and she may never surface.
And I'll carry every burden, even when we see tide is turning. The world in reverse because I got a fire burning. All of the maps returning further. Ocean keeping on searching further. Treasure full of that currency. All of it, everyone people sing.
Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
I saw you come and brought the rain and the thunder. Barely heard the siren, moments later I was under. Swallowed by the ocean, told me love could be a blunder. Now I lay capsized as I watch you start to sunder my beloved. Billy Oaks, when I dubbed it. All the past disasters, it was nothing. How you shrugged it when I pushed you when I knew it was more than you can handle. Now I wait for the weatherman to help bring vengeance on this vendor.
And I'll carry every burden, even when we see tide is turning. The world in reverse because I got a fire burning. All of the maps returning further. Ocean keeping on searching further. Treasure full of that currency. All of it, everyone people sing. For the wellerman, fly at half mast for the memory of veterans. Hoisted for my boys fighting for the win and those who put their life on the line to the very end.
A ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy of Tea. The winds blew up her bow, dip down. Oh, blow, my bully boys, blow.
From the start we have known about the signs, yet and still we just go about our lives as if we don't see them. We're so out of our minds, we are running out of time. Out of time. In his word we were told about the Lion of Judah that died but rose and will arrive once again, yet we hold on to the lie that we're never out of time. Out of time. It's Times Square, he's on the corner holding out a sign that reads, repent today, you're almost out of time. But he's either dissed or dismissed. Some walk past him thinking he's just holding out his mind. The cops want him to stop professing his faith. The homosexual said he's spreading the message of hate. The Mormon and Jehovah Witness debate him over scriptures. The priest said, confess to me or there'll be no forgiveness. But over their rants, this guy is screaming, Christ is coming back, your time is fleeting. Some atheist guys won't buy him, teasing. They said religion enslaves, but science frees men. Some Muslims tell him it's Elijah preaching. Jews spit on him and call him a mindless heathen. But out of concern for them, he's crying, pleading, begging them to turn. He said in Christ is freedom. They hear that and then they try to seize him. Enraged, they all give him a violent beating. Some Christians see this and say this guy's the reason we look bad. They turn a blind eye and leave him. If only they knew sometime this evening the sky will crack and heaven's light will bleed in. The Christ will come and they will cry with knees bent, wishing they listen cause they're out of time to repent.
Why rush? I lust after your lethargy. I am he that steals so cleverly. I am he that pleads so jealously for your soul. So let's cease with the pleasantries. You know me well, you know me well. I am he who offers the evil behind the empty bullet shell in the face of many. Paint it, just let me celebrate this bloodshed and then make it trendy, causing confusion of the truth, illusions to the youth. Sons of anarchy and daughters who prostitute, becoming deadbeat daddies and mommies who abort, destroy families. How delicious is the thought. ISIS, the gender crisis. This to me is timeless. All of my puppetry hidden in the silence. Most importantly, the voice that you know that whispers in your ear, not today, tomorrow. Time, there's plenty of it. The words that you covet. I dance in the shadows while my slaves and my subjects sell all they have for a moment, and I love it. The range of emotions I watch as they plummet into the depths until they're in my courts by the unseen war that I wage in their thoughts. I work fast because my time is short, so you ask for more, I'll reply with of course.
Welcome back to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. I am amazed by the song that we just heard, Out of Time, featuring Stefan Otto with Dayton. Good song, great song. But now let's talk about this MLB. So yesterday, we had the Chicago White Sox take on the Chicago Cubs. Crosstown Classic. They play again today. But yesterday was interesting because they had a rain delay yesterday. And when I looked at the score going towards the top of the fifth, it was 5-0 Sox. Now keep in mind, there's 9 innings in baseball, guys. So when I looked at the score again, Cubs came back and won 6-7. Because I was going to talk about the Cubs. So I'm like, look, our other Chicago team is 5-25 away. You gonna let them beat y'all at home? Well, y'all 7-13? I ain't think so. But they gave they was getting Omega the ropes though. Even though he had the lowest, he coming in with the lowest ERA. He been serving people well. They was just handing him the ropes. I think they might have figured it out, but no, it just was there. Yeah, his ERA is at 188. He was at .94. So they was Helen short a little bit, but he still finished out the he threw 13 strikes, faced 20 batters. Eh, you know, not good. It's pretty good. But yeah, it was kind of crazy because I guess after that rain delay, that's when everything switched. So after it stopped raining, they was able to continue the game. Everything switched up then because starting the fifth, Swanson doubled to left. Hap had scored. Then in the bottom of the sixth, and this is in bottom of the fifth, sixth inning, Morel homer to left center. Belger scored. And Wilson homered to center. Hap scored. So it was pretty crazy. And they had a home run from Sosa on the Sox side, which led them to 5-0. But it came down to the wire at the end where Cubs came back, rally. Ian Happ was the keys for that. And they come back twice to top the White Sox. That's what I'm talking about. So, big ups to them. Congrats on that. But this is Hap's third hit of the game, too, in that game, which drove in Belger and Morrill. So, I commend them. Now the Cubs sitting in 30-31, White Sox 15-46. Well on their way to what we call a horrible losing season. They might reach 100 games if they keep playing like this and get top picks in the draft. We shall see. We shall see. We also got players who are getting lifetime bans in baseball, like with the gambling thing. This first it happened in the NBA, now it's happening in baseball. To Capita Marcano, he gets a lifetime MLB ban from betting in baseball. So he's permanently banned from MLB. And it's determined that the infielder placed hundreds of bets on baseball, including wagers on games involving the Pittsburgh Pirates. And when he was with the team last season, also said that, he placed 387 bets totaling more than 150,000 in October 22 and from last July through November with a legal sports book. He became the first active player in the century to be banned for life for gambling, which that sucks because you don't want to go in the record books like, oh, he's the first player in the century to, be banned for life, which kind of sucks. And this ban that happened is, like I said, it's the first since New York Giants outfielder Jimmy O'Connell in 1924. Pete Rose, baseball active career hits leader. Fans agreed to the lifetime ban in 1989 after the investigation included he bet on Cincinnati Reds while managing the team, which that sucks. But that's just showing you how strict they are with betting. Even though betting is legal, but if you are a player in that role, you cannot bet in your own sport. That's just how it is. They say gambling is wrong. So it's like you got to look at that because, like I said, he joins Jonte Porter, who gets a lifetime ban from the NBA. So it's like if you want to still continue to play basketball, look like you're going overseas. You're not playing in the NBA or the G League. You're going to be overseas. So, which that sucks in a way it does. It really does suck because you just starting your career. So it's like, okay. Um, and it's like the other four players, they didn't bet on games involving their assigned teams. So some of them might get fines and misdemeanors. So, Garrett Cole, Yankees gonna get Ace Garrett Cole back. He cruises in his first rehab start in Double A. He's starting a series of starts, so that's good news for the Yankees. Because hey, you're getting your one of your star players back in the fold. I am all for it, especially because y'all been losing players. But to get one that's been a workforce, he cruises through his first rehab start. He gonna do a series of those. He didn't have any trouble finding adrenaline in his first minor league appearance in 8 years Tuesday night. So he was cruising. Like I said, he trying to get back to the mound. He's trying to get back in the game. And Yankees did win over the Twins 5-1, and also Tuesday night. So we good. Bob Melvin says slumping Giants played terrible game versus D-backs, which they did, but D-backs ended up winning that game 8-5 over them. It was very terrible, very, but hey, you know what you did. But also, Giants are without a few of their star players. They place Jun Hoon Lee, first baseman, on 10-day IL, dislocated left shoulder, as well as Giants catcher Patrick Babley was paid. He was placed on a 7-day concussion list, and Giants also signed veteran catcher Kurt Sisu to a 1-year deal. So they was making moves trying to replace the injury that they had, but they definitely struggled. On the Twins did get Royce Lewis back from IL. And was rated with a special treatment in Yankee Stadium debut because he was with the Yankees. So, welcome back. Red Sox Weiler Abreu on IL after spraining ankle in the dugout. Ooh. And the rookie outfielder sprained his ankle from a slip on the dugout steps during Sunday's game against the Tigers. While walking downstairs, he slid and rolled his ankle, which definitely hurts because I just recently sprained my ankle and I don't like it. I didn't sprain it so many times. It's normal, like I can prevent it from being a more aggressive sprain, but in the meantime, between time, I still don't like them. I don't like them at all. Um, yeah, really don't. They suck. Marlins designated outfielder Avilsa Garcia for assignment. They are parting ways with one of their unsuccessful and costly free agent signings when they designated the 13-year-old failed to fulfill expectations during his first 2 full seasons in Miami. He signed a 4-year deal worth $53 million. Deal before the 22 season, but his tenure with the Marlins consists of poor offensive production, and they letting you go, Playboy. That's what I get from that. They letting you go. They letting you go. Which it happens. It happens to the best of us on that. The MLB agrees to a multi-year contract with Roku. So that means they'll be able to stream Sunday games, some of a few Sunday games. Cool. Let's see how that goes. And also Astros Ronel Blanco, he was suspended for the 2 games for the substance abuse. He should be on I want to say day 6 now, and got 4 to go. So we'll see him back in the lineup, throwing that heat again because he just wanted to continue to move forward. Rangers transfer Max Scherzer to 60-day IL, so we won't see him for a little bit, but he will be on the IL there. And Mets, they placed pitcher Kodai Senga right shoulder capsule strain. He had a setback, so he needs more time before his rehab stint. Mets to cut Jorge Lopez after post-ejection and glove toss. And then first baseman Pete Alonso hit by pitch in his hand, and closer Edwin Diaz placed on IL so Diaz has a shoulder impingement. So he's placed on IL. And look, I didn't have an ankle sprain. I didn't have an impingement. I'm not. Those ain't fun, especially the impingement, because it's like you start losing feeling in your arm. You get a tingling sensation in your arm, and it's just not good. It's not good at all. So I don't even like thinking about it. But we're gonna take a quick music break, and we're gonna talk about NFL because Justin Jefferson just got paid. Christian McCaffrey just got paid. And more. People looking good in training camp. So we'll talk more about that after Cold Hours by Finn McCahey here on Dragon Sports Live. Yes, sir.
See the vast array of time and space, and cold hours silhouette. This is a number game. Let it out, let it in, and it'll be the only days left to spend.
All right, on your feet, all of you.
You struggle to keep up with your past self, and you might as well break the ideals and expectations rule in everything you do. You struggle to keep up with the times and try, but always fall behind. And you were made for a different spot to this, and that is
It's a substantial sum. It's $10,000.
take a shimmer off, days end and come again. You can't steal the light this time, my friend. And everybody's got their own problems. Yeah, it's a trend to pretending. The soft pronounced black figurines linger in a limousine seat and keep me keen. Days come and go, and it's a time trial, it's a time trial. And everybody shows it isn't worthwhile, isn't worthwhile. And it goes forever kept in a steady state of bliss. And my happiness is dependent on endings. Time redefined, I unwind in a separate mind. Set the best known out to the rest for
Inflatable pool in the backyard. Inflatable lungs in my chest. Desire to breathe over powers. Desire to hold in my breath. I don't want to go. I'm a tiny bird. I don't want to go. The top of my head's looking upwards. The back of my head looks below. The sides of my head fill with water. And muffle the sound as I float. I don't want to go. I'm a tiny boat. I don't want to go. to go. I'm a tiny boat. I don't want to go.
Yeah, these 22 karat gas, yeah, 22 spent on a sweater. They hating, it's making me better. And I swear we'll total Beretta. I told my mama I'm buy a jet. Yeah, I know she been under the weather. I just be keeping my head up. Yeah, we moving, I know it's a setup. Yeah, who that knocking at your door? Yeah, that's a whole game. Keep it back, it's for the show. Yeah, I want the whole thing. 22 karat baguettes and my motherfucking nose ring. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I really do this rapping thing for real. Got no ice up on my body, but you know I'm always chill. With my slimes posted way up in the hill, Jack and Jill. Tryna run my bands up until my pockets overfill. My flow colder than some ice up on a rollie. Been loaded on my cheese, alright, it's nacho guacamole. She saw my cloud and took a shot, I blocked it like a goalie. Now I don't trust nobody, so I'm rolling by my lonely. Yeah.
These 22 karat baguettes, yeah, 22 spent on a sweater. They hating, it's making me better. And I swear we'll total Beretta. I told my mama I'm buy a jet. Yeah, I know she been under the weather. I just be keeping my head up. Yeah, we moving, I know it's a setup. Yeah, who that knocking at your door? Yeah, that's a whole game. Keep it back, it's for the show. Yeah, I want the whole thing. 22 karat baguettes and my motherfucking nose ring. Yeah, 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 feeling road range.
We play a game of tag. That's all we ever do. No, I gotta stay back. No sense in catching you. 'Cause the moment that I do, I know you'll go ghost. Happens every time that I get close. Wanna have faith in you. You always let me down. Sometimes I wish you wouldn't come around. Yeah, Lorelei, why are you playing tricks on me? And why you always have to deceive when you know you can be upfront with me? Oh yeah, Lorelei, tell me what you want to believe. I was swimming for your love, but your seas have been tore up lately. Yeah, Lorelei. Yeah, Lorelei. I'm getting used to you never being there. My friends are proud of theirs. You're something that I can't share. 'Cause the moment that I do, I break down in tears. Loving you isn't something I should fear. Wanna respect you. You always let me down. Sometimes I wish you wouldn't come around. Yeah, Lorelei, why are you playing tricks on me? And why you always have to deceive when you know you can be upfront with me? Oh yeah, Lorelei, tell me what you want to believe. I was swimming for your love, but your seas have been tore up lately. Yeah, Lorelei.
Welcome back. That last song you heard was by Atlas, Laura Lee. Good song, good song. You also can check out him featuring him on one of the songs with Dax. Dax has been amazing. He got a new song out called A Real Man. Check it out. He also got that flow. He got bars. Check it out. Because I definitely like what I've been hearing from him, and I like the music that he's been producing. So be sure to check that out. If you are just tuning in, this is Dragon Sports Live. And if you miss it, don't worry about it. You can catch this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or wherever you get your podcast at. You can also catch it on YouTube at Dragon Jump Productions, which to find that, you can type in DONPE1. When you go to youtube.com, hit /DONPE1, or just Google Dragon Jump Productions. You should find what you're looking for there. But in the meantime, between time though, it's going down. So in the college level, Missouri State heads to the FBS in 2025, so they'll be heading over there. Which is a good, it's a good leeway for them to get up and go, do what they got to do. But we also got some moves happening. So Raiders rework defensive end Max Crosby's contract. Yeah, they reworked his contract, keeping him under the fold. Reworked it, basically made some changes to it, giving him a $6 million raise without adding years on the contract. Now, that rarely gets done. Usually they add some type of years, but in some cases, they don't add years. They just rework the contract in general. Daniel Jones, quarterback for the Giants, should be ready for week 1. And the Giants are expecting Darren Waller to retire, but he'll let you know that decision. Like, he's had battled substance abuse early on in his career, and he's changed. He's a mental health advocate. So we'll see how that goes, because they expected him to retire. He contemplated retiring, but we don't know until I see official has announced his retirement. It's just speculation and rumors at this point. Eagles signed wide receiver John Ross to a 1 year after he tried out with the rookie. He was at rookie camp trying out, so they signed him, get a veteran wide receiver on the team there. And the question is that everybody's asking, who will be QB1 in Denver? Would it be Jared Stidham? Would it be Bo Nix? Those are the questions that everybody's tend to have. Like, who will be the QB1 in Broncos? So we shall see, because it's been looking pretty good. Bo Nix showing out. And Stidham just trying to basically show, like, all 3 quarterbacks has been showing out. I can say that. Definitely can say that. But we don't know. But they've been showing out. So, yeah, you got Stidham, you got Nix, and Zach Wilson competing for the starting job. For Zach Wilson, it's a rejuvenation. It's a fresh start. As long as he don't end up like Josh Rosen, it's a fresh start. So, we'll see. Cameron Sutton, the cornerback, plans to reunite with the Steelers. He started his career with the Steelers. He spent his first 6 years of his career with Pittsburgh, who was released early this offseason by the Lions following the assurance of an arrest warrant for domestic battery. So he's hoping to go back to Pittsburgh, be reunited with Pittsburgh. Sutton also has entered a parental division program in April to resolve his case. We'll see. Brown signed Coach Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry to extensions. Terms were not disclosed yet, but they have been signed to an extension with that. 49ers just reset the market again with Christian McCaffrey with a 2-year extension. So running back Christian McCaffrey is the reigning offensive player of the year. Has reset the running back market for the second time in about 4 years, signing a 2-year contract extension. Now, like I said, terms was not disclosed for this deal, financial terms. He's now one of the highest paid running backs. Like I said, reset the market. And it only happened within minicamp. So it's like, oh, damn. We good to go. So, and that's basically how it happens. Like, oh, let's let him reset the market again. Tuesday was a celebration day for the Minnesota Vikings practice facility with Justin Jefferson signing a new 4-year deal, $140 million contract extension with the Vikings. That caused players to erupt. He set the mark. He's now the highest paid non-quarterback player in NFL history right now. And yeah, it eclipsed Nick Bosa deal that they gave him in 2023 by $1 million annually. So big ups to him. Big ups. I like big ups to that. So yeah, let's go back in the day. Let's get it. Diggs is happy to be in the Texans. He praises Bills Allen because he did. This is his first time speaking since being traded to the Texans. Watch us say, yeah, after 2 months being traded to the Texans. And he says Josh Allen was an important piece of his career. But, hey, he happy with where he at now. So, hey, let's see what the young C.J. Stroud can do with this wide receiving core that he has now got and getting ready to do what he got to do. So, Bill Belichick in his time off normally would be coaching in NFL to visit Croatia, where he met the Prime Minister Andrej Plenković and President Zoran and receive a Croatian certificate of nationality. And he also attended the Croatian national soccer team's 3-0 win over North on Monday and later met with the team. So he just enjoying life and just doing what he got to do. That's the best thing to do when you're retired. Bears Mac Eberflus wants to see Caleb Williams improve in cadence. Utilizing the snap count is a work in progress for Chicago Bears QB Caleb Williams. But he was looking good in the mandatory minicamp sessions, though, the first day. 13 of 22 passes thrown, connected. I was shocked. I'm looking at that. So Cole Kmet also said getting guys in the huddle, saying the play call, doing the cadence, those are all brand new things for Caleb because he's not used to that. They used to being called in the ear, so you'll have it in your ear, and then you let the team know what it is versus you look over in the sign language or whatever. So, and also to avoid pre-snap penalties, it's better to get it right there, get that done now during all season and get over it and let people keep lifting you up. So, cool. We got to get it like that. Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson participated in his first off-season practice on Tuesday since May 22nd. And the reigning most valuable player was on top of his game in his return. In a scaled-back workout where players didn't wear helmets, Jackson's first pass went to tight end Mike Orange's in the corner of the end zone. One of his final throws, Jackson hit wide receiver Zay Flowers in a very tight window for another touchdown pass. So they showing improvement. Teams getting right there. Jets, on the other hand, so Hassan Reddick not attending OTAs, but in one of those moves, the Jets also signed former Bear running back Tariq Cohen to a 1-year deal, giving them another veteran running back, powerful and all that. And since Reddick is skipping OTA practice because of a prayer desire for a new contract, he about to get fined. Reddick was required in March 29 training with the Eagles, and Robert Salah declined to whether to say Reddick's absence is contract related. But we all know what it is. It's contract related. He wants a new contract. He said it. But this decision is costly because he will forfeit $250,000 workout bonus for not attending the voluntary workouts. And it is due to make a non-guaranteed $14.25 million in base pay in the final year of his 3-year, $45 million contract he signed with the Eagles. But Jets mandatory camp is next week, so we shall see if he showed up. Salah expects he expects ready to attend. If not, players are subjected to the fine. So let's see if he attends. Adrian O'Connell and Gardner Minshew take Raiders QB contention to a whole new board with the Raiders. Both of those players been taking first team snaps, and not with mandatory minicamp next week, the training camp on the horizon. Hey, because a few teams started today, so the other 23 teams, their minicamp starts next week, mandatory. So it is what it is. Quentin Johnson, after inconsistent rookie season, said Tuesday that his expectations never change and he anticipates being more of a consistent player in 2024. Like, he had a few games last year with it good and a few that was bad, but he's expecting to have consistency. So let's see what that goes and how that goes from there. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. Oh, Brandon Staley is embracing the reset with the 49ers assistant head coach and in charge of the defense. You know, he was a former Chargers coach and got fired. So he's liking that reset. He's going to focus on defense. He's focused on winning. So, hey, let's give it there. Commanders cut kicker Brandon McManus after a sexual assault lawsuit. He's now been cut. So even if he was a let's say the case was dropped or whatever the case might be, he might can pick up another team. But that's if some team. So you're now looked at as a troublemaker, and those teams do not want troublemakers on their team, or they might take a chance on you. So we'll see what that will go and what that entails. Saints make a 11.4 million Superdome renovation payment, which ends the standoff between the city and the owners. So they make that payment. Brandon Staley embracing reset with 49ers as assistant head coach. Said that. Bills are doing like the Chiefs, signing a star who wasn't originally a football player. So Bills are signing Gable Stevenson, who's a wrestler, gold medal wrestler, to a rookie 3-year deal. Basically just raw talent. He will be a defensive tackle or on the line from what they was telling me. But he, like I said, Bills following suit like the Chiefs. They're signing a wrestler while the Chiefs signing a rugby star, and we also had a rugby star drafted. So rugby is it's the closest to football to me, just without pads. So imagine them with pads on, but gold medal wrestler signing with the Bills, Gable Stevenson, and he will be on the defensive line, or he might be a defensive back, but definitely got him on line. So we'll give y'all some more music here on Dragon Sports, and we're going to talk WNBA, NBA, because the finals are tomorrow, and that's coming up next on Dragon Sports Live. But without further ado, I have Mr. True Hood. Don't waste no time here on Dragon Sports Live. Check it out, y'all.
True. Yeah. True. Yeah. True. Yeah. Some motherfucking Lasky beat. Yeah. True. Yeah. You got that work. What we gonna do all the time? Let us have some fun all the time. Yeah. Oh, what I wanna do is show you. Get my man gone like damn baby boo. What it do? All the fucking time. You got me going crazy, cause I know you're fucking man's like what we about to say. Damn girl, you going crazy like day don't do, cause I won't be with you, but you got me going crazy like damn baby boo, flip that. Damn baby girl, let me show that. Coming back, gotta go in so many ways, don't know what to do with that. You want to be with me, let me show you why you want to. Captain time and show me what you wanna do, baby. Start the plan on top. Damn baby girl, no, not this rock. Let me show you what it do when you get up on top. What it do? I wanna waste some time. What we gonna do all the time? Let us have some fun all the time. Hey, face down, ass up, with you. I got you climbing up with you. You got my mind kinda gone. Damn, baby girl, we are all alone. Don't waste my time, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time, don't waste my time. Yeah. Don't waste my time, don't waste my time. Nah. Don't waste my time, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time, don't waste my time. Yeah. Don't waste my time, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time.
Nigga, put your money where.
Stack it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Hey, stack it up, stack it up. Hey. Hey. Andale, yeah. I think of the moments as tones in the symphony, relaxing to those who are listening. Hey. I think about the moments as tones in the symphony, relaxing to those who are listening. Ascending and manifest quickly, write it in red, that's the verse the Lord giving me. Quality, health, fame, and fortune, counting millions while I'm courting. Different country, now I'm foreign, 100,000 for recording. Private G5 when I'm soaring, getting shit done that's important. Late night igniting, sip potion, the reason the world in slow motion. Keep me going, keep it rolling, behind you just like local rotion. But really I'm the one chosen, I am the coldest, let it go frozen. Back it up, back it up, back it up, get it and break it down, back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up, get it and break it down, back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up, get it and break it down, back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Told that little bitch she can go ahead, back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up, get it and break it down, back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up, get it and break it down, back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up, get it and break it down, back it up, back it up. She back it up, back it up. Okay. I'm walking through crowds that ain't know I'm the man of security, telling them to back it up. They taking their pictures on Instagram, getting them likes and them money, I stack it up. I run through the city like Forrest, I'm getting it, don't know how to prove they don't have it, but they're hearing my ism, they know in the game, all my pimps and my players can grab a cup. Engine is running, I slap through my city, I fantasize all about Benzos. Feel like Lorenzo in the Enzo, do this shit for my Kenzo. Women adore me, they say that they love me, but wanna be down with my team. I'm way too gorgeous to play with the budget, but you way too far from the queen. Stack it up, rack it up, break it down, that's how we got it up. I made it from nothing and got it to something, that's how it just happened to happen, but stack it up, rack it up, break it down, that's how we got it up. I made it from nothing and got it to something, but that's how it happened to happen, but back it up, get it and break it down, back it up. Back it up, get it and break it down, back it up. Back it up, get it and break it down, back it up. Back it up, make it rain, tell that little bitch to back it up. Back it up, get it and break it down, back it up. Back it up, get it and wrap it up, back it up. Back it up, wrap it up, yak it in. Back it up. What kind of voodoo do you do? What kind of
and sour. That nuclear power flowing under your skin. Under your skin. Yeah, you make me nervous, 'cause my defense is worthless. You get under my skin. Hey, what kind of voodoo do you do? What kind of voodoo do you do? What sort of witchcraft have I walked into? Darling, what kind of voodoo do you do? My palms feel sweaty. It seems your spell's already taking over me. Taking over me. Your love's like venom, and once the poison sets in, I can't get enough. What kind of voodoo do you do? What kind of voodoo do you do? What sort of witchcraft have I walked into, darling? What kind of voodoo do you do? What sort of witchcraft have I walked into, darling? What kind of voodoo do you do?
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That last song was Alan Stone called Voodoo off his Radius album. And it's a lot of voodoo going on in the WNBA. It's a lot of mixed emotions and stuff like that. So some people, like coaches, like, okay, Caitlin Clark was drafted number 1, right? She's been scoring, she scores 20 points a game, but also struggles with turnovers. And they're trying to make her the face of the WNBA now in her rookie season. And it's like, some people feel like that's a target on her. Of course, they're putting the target on Caitlin Clark. Because if y'all think about it, right? Y'all saying viewership has increased because of Caitlin Clark. WNBA is getting more recognition because of Caitlin Clark. It's not just Caitlin Clark. What about the players who've been here 20 plus years, like Diana Taurasi, Aja Wilson, Brianna Stewart, Brittany Griner? Like, y'all can't say, oh, we got more property because of them. Those players who's been fighting for stuff for years for the new generation, the Angel Reese's, the Caitlin Clarks, the Kate Martins, and many others to have. The flight with the charter flight, that didn't happen because of Caitlin Clark. That was already in the making. They was valuing the safety of the players. Now I do commend Caitlin Clark. She has been taking some beatings, but everybody just like, oh well, she's getting that. But what about your team? Like, when the Sky and the Fever play each other, right? Kennedy Carter shoulder checked Caitlin Clark. And They ruled it as a common foul. A foul was still called, but it was later upgraded to a flagrant one. And in my case, it should have been a flagrant one from the get go. But if y'all look at it, though, if y'all look at the like 2 plays before that, Caitlin Clark threw an elbow. So it's like, don't make it seem like, oh, they just attacking Caitlin Clark. Y'all got to look at the whole game as a whole. I watched the play, and I seen it happen. It was more like it was a retaliation, frustration. Also, welcome to the WNBA. But it, like I said, it goes to say that it's not just about Caitlin Clark. Like I said, y'all putting a target on her back. Y'all want her to be the face of the WNBA. She is a prolific scorer, but she averaged 5.4 turnovers a game. That's not a good stat to have. You don't want to have that many turnovers per game. She's leading her team right now in turnovers. Not a good stat to have. She's shooting well. Well, she's shooting from the field 29% and 35% from the field goal on 13 field goal attempts. So you got to keep that in mind too. But like I said, she's not the only. She was drafted number 1, but she's not in there. You got Andrew Reese. You got Camila Cardozo. You got Kay Martin, Cameron Brink, Rakia Jackson. These are all rookies that was drafted. So it's like she's not the only rookie. All Fever games pretty much got broadcast to national TV to which sucks in a way. Because like I said, you got other players, but more with the Angel Reese thing. Angel Reese was just ejected just for a little small spat with the ref, and that was her. I think that was her first ejection. So that happened with no explanation, just being tossed. She was called for a 5th foul, and with 2:31 left, and called for 2 technical fouls right after that by the same official. Like Reese appeared to say something to Watson and then quickly wave her hand. And they didn't really get an explanation. They just still don't know. It happens. But they got each other back. They got each other's thing. Even with the Fever. So the Skies are sitting 3-5 right now because they lost to the Liberty after the Liberty came back against them with a 21, basically a 23-7 run. They came back and won, but they was competing with one of the top teams in the league. The Fever, however, Clark was only held to 3 points against the Liberty the other day. So it's like, y'all got to think about who y'all want to be the face, but don't make it seem like, oh, it's because of this and this and that. It's not just because of that. Teams don't like, you got to think about players who've been in the league for a long time and they fought for these things. So to see it happening, it's not about that. It's just, it is what it is. So with that being said, let's keep it moving because we got more stars. So Storm reward All-Star center Ezzy McAbor with a contract extension. The first, she was a first-time All-Star in 2023. Currently leads the WNBA with 3 blocks per game. Would have been a restricted free agent after the season, but nope, you're staying with the team. So yeah, give her a contract extension. Cool beans. Cool. They also bring back Joner Holmes for the rest of the season. contract. Jordan Holmes basically 3 weeks after waiving her moving required by the WNBA hard salary cap, she's back. So with that being said, 2 players, one resign, one get a contract extension. Welcome back. And we'll see what that says. Next games that's happening forward today, we got the Las Vegas Aces taking on the Dallas Wings and the Minnesota Lynx taking on the LA Sparks. On that funny thing about Las Vegas Aces, the bus was about to leave rookie Kmart and the team was just running. She was just running. They just laughing at her. Such a rookie move. But, we'll see how that goes. But that's what's going on with that, with the WNBA. You got a lot of drama with that surrounding that. But we'll see how it goes on, when it goes on, when it go down. Oh. So that's happening with that. Other news is, so Dallas will be taking on the Celtics. And this is Dallas' first final since 2011. Luka Doncic wins the West MVP. Celtics, Jaylen Brown wins the East MVP. So they do that. They actually play tomorrow on ABC. So I'll be checking that game out because it's on ABC. I'll definitely be playing it on the big screen. Older brother of Aaron Gordon, Drew Gordon, dies from a car accident, which is sad to hear. And it's breaking heart. He played 9 games for the 76ers, and then he was playing overseas. But it's sad to see that his brother has passed. So my condolences go out to Aaron Gordon and his family. But on the positive side, Kings give Coach Mike Brown a raise, a contract extension that will go through the 26-27 season. $8.5 million a year on that. So that's a good pickup for them on that. Troy Reaver is out as Pistons GM. Decided to let him go. Pistons also gets the 5th pick for the 3rd year in a row. So they didn't really have luck of cracking a top lottery pick again this year. But they'll pick 5th in the first round for the 3rd year in a row. Wizards remove intern tag from Brian Keefe as head coach. So now he's the permanent head coach, and he values change and going like that. Cavs to interview Golden State assistant Kenny Atkinson and New Orleans assistant James Borrego after firing JB Bickerstaff. And we also lost the legend Bill Walton. He passed away due to complications with cancer, which is sad, but hey, we'll just watch your son because he looked just like you. Do what he got to do. So we'll see how that goes right there. And I'll let y'all know more next time on Dragon Sports Live. Stay tuned as it's about to go down. Peace out.